Love is a way of building to a crescendo. Ride if you will, ride it with me.
The new basket is due today, and we'll see what happens. Mail comes between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. So it's a pretty big gap there that anything could happen in. I just decided I was going to do a coffee today right now and not wait any longer. I was kind of hoping they would be early or on, at the beginning of the time when they would start, but I don't really think you can rely on anybody to do that anymore. So yesterday we were going to have somebody come and pick up large, bulky items and haul them away. I waited all day for that. That's kind of why I didn't have a gaming stream yesterday. It's because I was just waiting for them to show up. They said they were going to call an hour in advance. They did call. They didn't leave a message, but I figured that was the bat signal and that they would be on their way. Well, they didn't show. They weren't here. They didn't come. So I think we're going to have to find someone else to haul everything away. I'm really kind of disappointed about it because it was going to free up some garage space. And that's just not happening now. So that's annoying, but oh well. So yeah, we had a trash company that it's a haul away company. We're going to come yesterday to do that, and they did not show up. So it's an interesting way to conduct business. Really? It's like I'm losing more beans now than I ever have. So, but we should be okay. It was just one bean. All right. I did do a clean out on this yesterday. I bumped this back up to about an 18. Right now it's in between everything. So bumped it back up to about an 18. So we should see the nice flow rate and whatnot and so on that we had the last time. So that'll be fun. I hope. We'll see. We'll play with this a couple of times and see what we can get out of it. If I do it right the first time, I'm going to do the exact same thing again, and then I'm going to steam. I can't steam milk, but I can heat milk up and then froth the hell out of it, which seems like fun. I don't have any syrups. I have an amaretto syrup, but I don't know. I don't know how many pumps would you put into that? Would you 1, 2? And then I don't know how well amaretto would go with milk. So it's like I don't know. I don't even know why I have the amaretto. I kind of missed the boat on that. I bought it because I like amaretto. I also bought a pistachio one, but then I found out the pistachio one was sugar-free, and it did not taste very good. So, also something, I don't know if you can tell, this catch cup is starting to wear a line around this dosing ring. So, I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. I don't really care that much. It's not bothersome. It's just really funny that this metal ring is already getting some wear on it. Which, it's metal against metal. It's been about 2 weeks. It's not like I'm spinning it. It's just with contact and a little shake, it's developing a little bit of a tarnish around where the catch cup goes into the ring here. So it's just interesting. All right, fluffy it is. And we'll just kind of smooth everything down and around, and then we will use this. So yeah, I was going to stream yesterday and then ended up waiting on them to show up, and they did not. So such is life, and it's all right. Yeah, now I'm stepping on a bean. Great. All right, put you in, lock you in. Wait for our water to get hot. Get my cup. Hello, little cup. You're a cool little cup. All right, this is the medium roast. The vintage 90s espresso. I guess I really don't know if it's a medium roast or not. I kind of assumed that. The roast date was March the 3rd, so it is well within tolerances. It's my understanding that once you roast coffee, you want to wait a week before you use it. You don't want to use it immediately because there's still a lot of stuff happening in the bean chemically, I guess. It's still degassing. It's not reached its peak flavor until like almost like 5 or 6 days after roasting. And then you've got a nice long, if it's beans, you've still got a nice long 3 or 4 months of good taste, and then the taste starts dropping off. So after I'm done with this, I'll go down. We'll upload. We'll do a coffee this way. I'll upload it, and then it'll kind of give me time to fiddle around with it. I'll record some of fiddling around with the new bottomless portafilter and tamper and see if they work out. And then by next Tuesday, I'll have something dialed in, and we can just go straight to the fun. And we'll do that first, and then we'll do another coffee. I'll try not to fiddle with any other coffee, and then we'll go in with another coffee, and then see if we can get the same result with the same process that we've developed for one. Because it really seems like each coffee has a different process that you need to go through. It's got to be either ground a lot finer or a lot less fine. So yeah, I'll play with it. I mean, I can't help myself. When I get it, I gotta fiddle. It's kind of what I did with this when I first got it. I'm like, I want to see if I can make something with this, and I did. And then it just got better and better and better. And now we're at this point. Now hopefully I can get this in one shot, and we'll see. We'll see if I can or not. All right. So hot water going in. 200 degrees or 90-ish degrees Celsius, 200 degrees Fahrenheit is typically where I want to be. I feel like it's what everybody says, so there's no reason to rock the boat on that. All right, we'll fill the chamber up. Let's do a little bit of squeezes here. Get some juices flowing a little bit. And then we'll just start pressing. Wow, that's a pretty syrupy color coming out of there too. Guess I need to set up my secondary camera. This was a very easy shot to push down. Pressure did not reach above 5. The ideal would be a 1-to-2 ratio, which means 16 grams of coffee in, 32 grams of coffee water out. There's still a little bit of pressure in the rock, but we're just at a drip right now, so I don't know if we're going to reach that or not. And I don't know how much you really want it to drip, if I'm honest. Kind of just a little bit more here. Just a little bit, just to see. So we'll grind it a little bit finer and see what that does. Back it off here. Yeah, it's just, there's crema, yada, yada, yada. That's definitely not what it was though. Bitter, almost to, it's not pleasant, but almost being almost too unpleasant to drink. So there you go. There you go. We're gonna do another one. After we squeeze everything out of here, kind of want to wait until the foamy stuff kind of starts coming out. That means we're at the bottom end of everything. There's a little crack, just a little hairline crack in there, but I think it packed really well. We just got really lucky. Run this until it's warm, and then we'll run the filter over it so it can retain a little bit of heat from the hot water here. I just wish this didn't retain so much. I know why it does. It's a pressurized portafilter, so it's got some, it's going to retain because there's a valve in there. but it just retains so much water. It's very interesting, especially for a product that is quote unquote listed as commercial. The retention is very interesting. So, all right, take 2. No, not you. Off. There we go. So I really wanted to stream yesterday, but yeah, I mean, something must have happened. I don't know why they wouldn't want the business. But you know, you just get a little frustrated. And it's an entire day basically shot because you have to wait for somebody else to do something. And that's like one of my biggest things that I just can't handle very well. I guess it's guessing I'm becoming more like my father than I thought I ever would. Alrighty. There we go. Going through the process, gonna eat a lot of peaches. All right, kind of why you want to smooth it to the edges and kind of get the hump out of it is because as quickly as you can, but as daintily as you can, because you know you get spillage along the sides there because it is heaved up a little bit over top of the edge. With this, it does hoove itself up over the edge, and this slides down into the portafilter. You can kind of see there, so it does create like a little bit of a wall, which also may be part of the problem, honestly. But it seems like, I mean, I guess it would be nice if it were just the magnet and the magnet didn't move. I didn't, shoot. I didn't change the grind setting. I was too busy talking. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's just funny because I'm like talking and I'm forgetting. So now, with this, we'll just move it down to a steady 15 and we'll see what that does. All right. Into. And onto. I'm going to take it down to about here. Hold it for a minute. Boy, the pressure I need in order to start you is starting to vary, and it is really annoying. Take it back up here, and then we'll just start the process. Now, that does feel a lot harder to pull down. And the pressure is a lot higher. About a 7. The 100 bar, or the 100 PSI is about a 7 if I'm reading my ticks correctly. Ooh, boy, it drops so fast though, doesn't it? But we're getting a lot more coffee out of it. We're getting a lot more coffee out of it. So maybe I prestidigitationed it down a little bit better. But we're gonna reach our 32 out with the residual pressure and drips. Nice. Okay, well, that worked. And the grind setting didn't even change. I just packed it a lot better, potentially. That was about, I don't know, what was that, about a minute, maybe? Let's see where we're at here. Okay, now we're back to, and it's weird without any changing, but packing just a little bit more. We're back to the nice chocolatey first thing that I had found yesterday. Not yesterday, on Tuesday. Yesterday was the pour over, wasn't it? That's fun. That one I can drink. That one I can drink down. I still have to go back. I got to find some robot videos to see where their drawdown numbers are, if they have any. I mean, they may not. And it may not matter with regards to this thing. It's all hand pressure based, which means, it could vary every time. And it seems like it kind of does. It's a little bit all over, especially with a pressurized basket. It seems like it's very all over the place. So there we go with that. Oh, I got some coffee around the edges here. That's interesting. Foam still coming out. What we got here? There's a even smaller hairline crack in the center, which caused a little bit of channeling, but I think that's a lot. I think we're heading in the correct direction. So I did lower it just a little bit. Well, as we've noted before, a little bit matters a lot. So I may take it back up one notch in order to get that taken care of here. Okay, so I turned off the GoPro and put it in the freezer in preparation for doing some milk stuff, and then I realized we're out of milk. Now we've got other computer devices telling me things. So yeah, so we're out of milk. So I've got two. Sorry, just making sure you know who didn't activate as well. So yeah, no milk. So we're gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more. I've set it at 16 instead of 15. And we've got the water reheating back there. So I'm gonna do one more. Last one for the day, at least for this video. Like I said, when the new portafilter and stamper come, I'll do a video on it, and I'll do like a video of me just futzing around with it, so it won't be as formal as this horse shit is. So oh wow, okay. Wow, that's so 2 ticks down, a little bit harder to press. Still, the same amount of coffee came out at 32 grams. The ratio is 16 grams of coffee in, 32 grams of coffee out. That's like a 1 to 2 to ratio. That's what I've read is good for some people. Some people extract more, but I don't know if it's possible. I mean, if I grind it less, I might be able to get like a higher ratio of coffee out. But with the way the brew chamber works and how the pressure works and how much room there is to move these arms, I don't know if such things are possible with this manual machine. But it is something we can try in the future. For right now, though, that is the best one yet. That is the best one, in my opinion, yet. Color's great, crema's good, flavor is sweet, still tasting that nice chocolatey chocolate bit, a little bit of caramel hit. Wow. I'm almost tasting some cherry. That's wild. Tartness. It's a tartness. It's not a sourness. It's a tartness. And it's a tartness like a cherry. It's kind of what I'm getting from this. And I love it. Worth the third try. Worth the wait in the freezer for the camera to cool down. We'll have to get some milk tonight or tomorrow. Which is great. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. It's just so much fun. I'll get a puck out of this and we'll kind of see if anything kind of fractured or cracked on it. It was a lot harder than the last one to push, but I think the results spoke for it themselves. I think that's about where you would want it to be. It almost feels like you're getting to the point where it's going to start spitting and sputtering around the bottom of the rock here, coming around the portafilter because of the pressure. But I think getting it up to about 8 to 9 bars, letting it hold there for a little bit as it presses out. I think we've hit the mark with this coffee, and there's still so much coffee left to use, you know? That's the fear. The fear is, I'm going to run out of coffee the minute I get to a place where I think that this tastes good. That is a legitimate weird fear now. I mean, with pour-overs, it was just grind the coffee to a certain consistency, get it in there at a certain weight, and then put a certain amount of water through, and that's your lot. But now with the grinder, I can actually play with the grind size and that kind of a thing. And now with this device, fantastic. Again, an even smaller hairline crack right there in the center area. But I think as far as pucks go, it's a little bit higher on this side than on that side. But I'm very pleased with the way that turned out. Cool. And oh, the puck came out in one solid chunk. Yeah. Rock and roll. I'm not saying we're going to give up on this portafilter. I have this portafilter. We're going to use it and continue to use it every once in a while. But I think the next week, the main focus is going to be on the bottomless portafilter and seeing what we can do with that, because that's the fun times. That's the excitement. That's what I've got going for me right now. So again, thank you for watching this week. I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on the journey. Thank you for continuing to come with me on the coffee discovery journey. I hope you have a great weekend. We will see you on Tuesday of next week. Bye.